What's up YouTube, Adam here. Part 2 of Gone Home. The part 1 went down pretty well, so we're going to go ahead and get into part 2 and play a little bit more of Gone Home. Thanks for your support guys, over the last kind of week I suppose. Getting quite a lot of likes and comments, and it's all good feedback, so really appreciate it. So keep that up, and obviously share, like the video, comment down below, and we're going to get into part 2 of Gone Home. Here we go guys, right where we left off. So in part 1 we explored, I believe, the left wing of the house. So I guess we're gonna explore the right wing of the house now and find out a little bit more about what's going on. Right, we've got a lamp over here. Yes we have. We got inside the drawer. A lot. Note here, directions to work from new house. Nothing really exciting there. That creaking is so creepy. So what have we got in here? Got a board game. Over the Alps, a novel travelling game. Can't say I've ever played that one. Front hall, a jacket here. Janice Greenbrier, senior conservationist. So I'm guessing that's probably my mother. Nothing else really exciting in here. We got a bookshelf. A weird skull. Trophy. So, see if we can read it. Regional track and fields finals, girls 100-meter relay, first place. Fair play. Regional track and field finals, girls long jump event, first place. Got a letter in here. Dear Jan, it's good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look, who got both? Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. Winnipeg, I should say. We just got a new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever wanted to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on a big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you. Roomy. Carol. That seems like a nice lady. Oh, Carol. Nothing really exciting in here. Right, let's move on. Right, okay, that door's locked, so looks like we're not going down the right hand side yet, guys. Looks like we're going upstairs. Nothing in there. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week, as part of a Forestry Service-run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 AM and 5 PM on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of the progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in the drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. A pack of cards. Seems like there's much else here. Monday, couples bowling. Wednesday, cooking class, take an apron. Friday, ballroom dancing. Monday, couples bowling. Cooking class, ballroom dancing. Cooking class, ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Notice a temporary personal transfer. Bruce Pendleton, head of Personal State Forestry Service, to aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest, effective 9/2/94. Please see attached personal file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation, as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. Alright guys, I hope we find something a bit more exciting soon. It's gone a little bit dull. What have we got in here? We got a cassette. Right. The Bratmobile. For Sam. Should we go downstairs and I think we should go downstairs and play it on that cassette recorder. See if that gives us any clues. I'll try and remember where that is. Definitely not in there. In here. No, I don't think it was it? Alright. It was in here, wasn't it? So we listened to the music and had a little dance.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Okay. Right, okay, so that must have been the cassette that was in that cassette box then, I'm guessing. So we got a journal entry there, but nothing too exciting. I guess she's got a little bit of the hots for this Lonnie character. Caution, radiation area, keep out. There's one right there. How annoying. What have we got on here? Note under here. Gently moves. Fireball, hold, punch. Lightning kick. Kick, kick, kick. Helicopter kick. Down, hold, up, kick. Air stomp, down, and medium kick while jumping. Some Street Fighter moves there. Adventurous. The cat returns. And the snares, unfortunately. What we got in here? Nothing too interesting. Games, Super Spitfire, Journey of Crystal, combination. Alright, where are we going to find that then? Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. This is Blaylock, summer pre-college program for young scholars. Reed College, one of the nation's most lauded private liberal arts and science universities, is proud to announce the 14th annual summer program for young scholars. This program invites students of the grade 10 and 11 to attend lectures, workshops and discussions covering a wide variety of intellectual pursuits by focusing on small group sessions and close faculty-student interactions. The program encourages young minds to thoroughly explore areas of growth and enrichment as they approach the threshold of higher education. Beyond the benefits of the program itself, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for the first year at Reed, and if they decide to attend the university's full-time, undergraduates and are accepted by Reed's admissions board. Educators at student schools have been provided with the documentation outlining the specific requirements for each track and the processes for submitting portfolios and applications. Students accepted to the program will be notified at the beginning of the calendar year 1995. Explore there. Right, there's nothing to sign here. Just trying to see if I can find this code anywhere. No files and polish. Books, some cups, tissues, poster, magazine. Kurt Cobain, what a legend. Magazines. Brochure. Motorbike brochure, so nothing too exciting there. What have we got here? Name Samantha Greenbrier, year 11, teacher Fletcher, period 5, subject shop 1, assignment metalwork and engraving, grade C. Not a challenging assignment, metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mum and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just to add them underneath. Acceptable levelling on edges, show more pride in work. There you go. Into the closet. Board game. Got your number. Let's have a play that one either. What we got in here? It's pretty lengthy, this one, but I'll try and go for it as quick as I can. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirts and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate on their own now grew closer to their goal. The throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line on the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread. This is just like some story thing, so I don't think this is going to be too relevant. What have we got here? A folder. There seems to be anything exciting in there. Right into the hallway. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly where we're going to get this combination from. Set here.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't
Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so it's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mum's supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can't just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't the movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to Bath? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. I think Todd's going to come so we can see it again, if that's okay. 7:15. Okay, don't bath. Alright, see you then. Great film, Pulp Fiction. Bathroom. Toilet paper. Guess this one's broken. I guess it is. Ooh. That blood. What's this? Hair dye. So it's not blood, guys. Okay,
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Wow. We're getting deep now. I thought that sounded a little too close to be true. I completely missed this on the way up. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. And me. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Daniel called. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am a 17-year-old, and am therefore independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd, compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allow her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Oh dear, did Sam go to the big city and something curious happen? Ooh, lots of open drawers in here. Let's get this lights on, I'm such a wuss. Right. Nothing in that one, some clothes in there, clothes in there. Ah, that's a lot of pair of jeans. What was that? Oh, condom. Getting fruity. More jeans. I mean, how many jeans do you need? Postcard here. Dear Mum, Dad and Sam, I'm in the Channel. This is my second passage through the Channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write on the way to London, but I was too excited about the Channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit and I think you really should. You'll love it. If all you wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Well, that's sweet. Holy Bible. That's the best place for that, I think. Another postcard. Oh, it's the same one. I just threw in there. Pass any money in there? Ooh. classic TV cabinet. Nothing on TV. I like recording stuff, as we all did back in the day of VHS. Crazy times that was. That creak is freaky. Grass. There's nothing so exciting here, I must admit. A drawer. A letter. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up and they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get back over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. The new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. Have you been kidding me? It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep his chin up. Terry is out of his slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Carol. Carol's back. Bookmark. Let's see if this book. Walt Whitman. Leaves of Grass. How exciting. Right, let's move on. What we've got in the closet. Clothes. Ooh, a ghost game. Escape from the Ghost Mansion. Can't say I've ever played that one either. Watercolour technique. Right, that's the closet. Into the ensuite. Comb, toothpaste, hairbrush. These drawers won't open. Bathroom. Some candles. Tub, a toilet. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse, personality and spirituality, sexuality. Looks like they're having problems. Some marital problems. We're done in this room, guys, so we'll move on. Ooh. What we got here? Katie, Mum and Dad said we're going to make up the guest room for you to stay over in the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Sam. I think Sam may have run away. Books. All these boxes. Okay, so composition book, Samantha Greenbrier, Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting Journal, August 31st, 1994, 1:19 a.m. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, at 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably it was the furnace. September 9th, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from carton in the fridge and it was spoilt. Pretty sure I read the spirits can pour sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Woohoo. Also ghost milk. Gotta watch out for that ghost milk. October 9th, 1994, 11:24 p.m. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow fort. Sensible idea. October 22nd, 1994, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar definitely here. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. October 29th, 4 a.m. Enlisted to Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any sightings of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. all in excess of the night. More boxes. Okay, let's move on. Cassette. That was the best scene. Nothing can stop me. Let's try that on the oldie cassette player through here. Grunge music there. So no confessions. Let's have a match around here. Halloween show, the Misfits, they're awesome. Don't forget your costume. See you there.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
There we go. The plot thickens, not the plot wickens, as I wanted to say. We finished examining this room, guys, and we'll probably call it a day. There would take place. They're everywhere. Performance evaluation. Name, Richard Pattermarsh. Supervisor, Janice Greenbrier. Evaluation period, 9th to 2nd, 94 to 11th to 1st, 94. Knowledge and skill, 5. Communication, 5. Work at 5. Overall, 5. Ranger Pattermack. Match. Has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I'll be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Janice Greenbrier, senior conservationist. There you go, he's obviously good at his job, old Rick. Slick Rick, as I'm going to like to call him. We've got a painting here. Very nice. Right guys, there don't seem to be too much else around here, and the video's getting on a bit again, so obviously I don't want to keep the video too long for you. So appreciate all the good feedback on part 1. Obviously this has been part 2, so obviously like, comment. Sorry I haven't had too much exciting for you in this part, but we'll hopefully get something a bit more exciting in part 3. But obviously like the video guys, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.